Today we are going to look at the new miniatures for Deathbringer by Professor Dungeon Master. Welcome back to Tabletop Thoughts. Today I am going to look at the 3D miniatures that were released for Deathbringer. It's a new tabletop RPG coming from Professor Dungeon Master over at Dungeon Craft. I backed his Kickstarter and got the STLs so I could print out my minis. So here's what they're looking like. This is going to be the Battle Nun. So she's got a mace. I guess this is her scripture. She's got a headdress and that, but kind of scantily clad other than that. Next up would be the Bounty Hunter. I kind of like this guy. Crossbow, but of course he has a club, because that's what you would need if you're a bounty hunter, because not every one of them is bringing back dead or alive, so this way you could knock them unconscious if they needed to come back alive. Here is Death Bride. So this is the female version of a Deathbringer. Again, like big weapons, the helmet, but scantily clad. Here's the main guy, Deathbringer. Plenty of detail on him. They did a good job with the miniatures. I do like them. You know, skulls on his belt, standing on skulls, got the big helmet. So these should be fun to paint up. The wizard in this new it's going to be a Doom Scribe, I believe what they're calling her. So this would be her holding a torch with fire. And I believe, from what I've heard, what Professor Dungeon Master talking about, his new game, it's going to be similar to, well, it says it's compatible with Shadow Dark, so it's going to be like a roll to cast. As long as you keep successfully casting, you can keep casting spells every round. But there is, I believe he said that you roll a natural one, you might be accidentally screwing over your friends. The fighter. This is a good beefy guy. When you look at the renders now, it's kind of hard to see here. It's just a gray material now, but he's got a mohawk. He's you look at the renders and the art, it's definitely Mr. T with a sword. The Plague Doctor is the only one that I had issues with. He has a sensor. I'm printing out another one. I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful, but that's me. I was taking my time and breaking off. It is so thin here, and then to have a longer piece, I couldn't even find it. When it broke, it shot off. But it's like he's holding a sensor, like whatever you see, like something that they would actually use back in the day, have like smoke in it, so you could swing it back and forth. So he's supposed to have he'll make alchemical stuff, but yeah, that is so thin up through here. I was taking my time and it still snapped. So I'm gonna try it again. They come pre-supported. Well, you get both supported and not supported. So I printed out pre-supported. I have a second batch coming now. If that happens to break again, I'm going to go unsupported and set them up myself, where I'll put them in manually, where I can, I'll try to limit the number of supports on here so it's less you have to mess with it. After that, we get the Thief. Another girl, she's got some rope, she got a dagger, high heels. Oops. Scantily clad again. Seems to be the theme for females. And then you also get actual Professor Dungeon Master Mini. And when you just look at the face here, it does look a lot like him. I got to give him credit. They captured him in is a miniature. It's kind of like back in the day. I mean, God, this is probably dating me. Back when they used to do the Tabletop Crafters Guild, where it had DM Scotty and it was Garrett over at the DM Info, Jeremy from Black Magic Craft, Wylock. I'm trying to think who else. There was like 5 or 6 of them, and they all had minis made for them. You know, that's kind of what this brings me back to. It's like seeing the people who run the channels actually as miniatures. And you also get I believe this is supposed to be the Orc Chieftain. At least compared to all the other ones, he looks like he'd be the chief. He is a chunky boy. He's going with old school orcs, not the modern, you know, they look like humans with some green skin, or I guess they're gray skin in D&D 2024, which have not bought, and I'm really not planning on it. I'm more old school. I like back when orcs were pig-faced humanoids that, you know, use simple weapons, clubs, bones, stuff like that. But he has a lot of detail, like all the tusks, the hair. You know, there's some very nice miniatures, I have to admit. You also get a shaman, which this guy looks crazy. That fits perfect. But yeah, his crazy look. You know, skulls, and of course they're like human-sized skulls, so these guys are not friendly. Also get one with a bow. He's a scrawny little boy, so of course, you know, he's the one that has a bow and stays in the back. And then you get one with a club. So he has this, I wouldn't even call it really a club. The way it's built, this looks like half of a jawbone from some larger creature that had teeth, so you know, maybe something dies or they kill something, they eat it, they save the bones, use them for weapons and stuff like that. The shield is very crude, wooden, a couple of rough nails put into it, so it's almost like they barely know how to build stuff. But yeah, I mean, he has the tusk, all the hair, the teeth necklace. This is what a orc's supposed to look like. And then last is orc with a spear. Again, you get all the teeth, the skulls, basic fur loincloth, although jewelry is a little weird, but hey, I mean, I see the necklace, but like, unless that's supposed to be a band, it's kind of hard to see. But it kind of looks like rope or something. But yeah, simple, you know, like a stick with a sharpened stone just jammed into the end of it, wrapped around with some ropes to tighten it to hold it in place. That's kind of what a orc does. Alright, that's it for the new miniatures, but I have to say I am pretty impressed with the new line for Deathbringer. So when that game gets finally released and comes out, I'm already back in it too. So as soon as it went live, I was there getting the book. Yeah, I didn't go all out. I can't afford that, but I got the books and stuff. So, all right, thank you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, check out the next video right here. It's packed with more great content. And as always, keep on gaming.